Well, how you doing? I'm back in the secret camp. Been a few changes. The pyramid is gone, but whoever set this camp up, and of course I've got nothing to do with it. I discovered it by accident, but there's obviously he's got big plans. I'll say they, because there's a timber frame structure appears to be going up. There's lots of wood being dropped off, and well, more power to your elbow, whoever set this up, because I'll keep your secret. I've used it for a few videos, and it's quite a handy location actually, because it's not far from home. But don't worry, your secret's safe with me. No, I use this as a location today because I want to talk about it within the wild camping, hiking area. I watch a lot of wild camping videos on YouTube, amongst other things, and I was watching one the other day, a very popular wild camping channel. I say wild camping, it's more like the gadget show. To me, the guy obviously knows his onions, but he seems to have more tents than you can shake a stick at, and every gadget under the sun. And he was setting off on a walk in the English Peak District, and he had a bloody big dander watch strapped to his wrist with an arrow pointing the way. And then he gets onto the moors, and there's an arrow pointing that way. And this is, as I say, the English Peak District, not the Yukon or Alaska. Sorry, I got Fergus with me today. Never worked with kids and animals, and the smoke's blowing. But there are midges here, so the smoke is helping the midge situation. I'm just going to make a coffee. Anyway, I thought, there's so many people probably coming into hiking while camping who watch these videos and think, to find my way around the hills, I'm going to have to spend about £200-400 on a Garmin navigation device and subscribe to somebody like View Ranger or somebody. That appears to be the way it's done in a lot of wild camping circles, but of course, where's my doodah? There it is. Yeah, but of course that's not how it was done traditionally. Traditionally, this is not going to be a plea for going back to the old days. This is going to be to show you how to mix the old and the new, modern tech and old tech. Yeah, you chew that. In the old days, you just had an OS map. And this is in the UK. I don't know what you use in other countries, in the US or Canada or wherever you might be looking in from. And you use a compass. Of course, a lot of people will never have seen a compass before. They'll think, where'd you put the batteries? Where's the USB port? Well, this is magic. It doesn't use batteries or USB. You don't recharge it. That was how it was done in the old days. But there is a way you can, as I say, combine the two, the old and the new tech and old tech. And if you have a smartphone, which most people do these days, apologies if you're one of these people that refuses to come to get in with the 21st century and is still using a 2005 Nokia or something. So this is not for you. But if you've got a smartphone, and mine's an iPhone, so this will relate, I'm sure, to Android phones. Yeah, if you've got an iPhone, there's an app you can download for free from the Apple Store. So I'm going to have to keep getting this dog entertained, otherwise he'll start barking. Oh, sorry Fergus. Almost out of his reach. Oh dear, and he fell over. Right, if you've got an iPhone, and as I say, this must apply to Android, you can download an app called, where is it now? GPS OS, and it gives you your grid location, your grid reference, and it gives you your elevation. I'm telling me I'm at 376 meters above sea level, which in old money is over 1,000 feet. Just keeping an eye on my water there. Yeah, and it's giving me a grid reference. I'm not going to give you the grid reference because I say this is a secret camp. But if I check it out on my OS map, and by the way, this is presuming you know how to use an OS map. I'm presuming you know how to use a grid reference. So anyway, your phone, your app has told you what your grid reference is. And how does that help? You know where you are on your map, but where'd you go from there? Well, if you've got an iPhone, you've got a compass. Now, it's pretty good for compass actually, and that's telling me that north is over that away. The camera is dead west actually. Well, no, just slightly southwest. If you then know where you are, you know your grid reference, you know where the north is, then you've orientated your map to the north. You know where you come from, or you know where you're going. You're going to a bothy, or you're meeting somebody at a wild camp. And it's, if that's the north, you know it's over that away, basically. Say it's over at 220 southwest. It's over there, it's over that way. Then, basically, you're going to follow it and just keep rechecking it. Just keep taking your grid reference. Because if it's misty, say, a thick mist comes down, then you're almost certain to wander off. You can't keep a straight course in rough terrain in the mist. So just keep checking your grid reference, and eventually that'll take you to your destination. So it is a gadget, but it's a gadget that you probably got anyway. So why shell out £300 or £400 on some ridiculous expensive device when you can do it for free? When you've got a grid reference and a map. The map's about £9 or £10 now. You can get them second hand for £3 for an area. I think this was a fiver. This is nearly new. So there you go. You got on your map. You got your OS map and you got your phone, and basically that's all you need. And you save yourself a lot of money if you just ignore all these gadget freaks and just go mix it up a bit, low tech and high tech. But at least the high tech, apart from the cost of the phone, which you'll have bought anyway, is going to be free. Hang on, I'm just going to make me coffee. I'm going to have to switch this off. Yeah, incidentally, if you're new in these parts, you might be a bit confused as to what I do. I started out as a van life channel. I was just recording videos for myself, really, some van trips, but I started doing, because I'm interested in outdoors generally, while camping, hiking, climbing, scrambling, even underground occasionally, film photography, another of my interests, and now I've started doing mountain biking, so it's probably a bit confusing, because I find the most successful YouTube channels are those who just stick to one thing, like say wild camping or photography. So I'm probably cursed by being too multifaceted, but I've been doing some mountain biking lately, and I've got a ride planned tomorrow which I was going to film, so there might be another video coming up at the weekend after this. Yeah, it was a route I did last Friday. Did about 8 miles, 14k, 1,500 feet of ascent, and it was bloody hard actually. It was a really tough little section, but anyway, I'm going to carry it on tomorrow, which will involve passing over a 2,000 foot mountain and down into the next valley, and then a big circuit round. It should be quite a grueler, but it's not going to be sunny tomorrow. It says it's going to be dry and just a bit cloudy, so yeah, I wouldn't want to do it on a hot day, because last week it was so humid, and it was bloody hard work. So yeah, look out for that, and yeah, I hope this little video about apps and navigation and etc. proved useful, and it might save you a couple of bob, which you can spend it instead on a good tent or a coat or something that's you actually do need, rather than a gadget which you don't need. So, smoky coffee, nice. Okay, I'll catch you soon anyway, and thanks for watching. See ya.